Hey friends, so here's another project I've been horsing with. Lots of mosquitoes in the woods. So this is twisted wire with a couple alligator clips, and you can clip that on your Pic Mosquito coil and then just clip on branches around your camp. I'll show you how I made that. I also made this one, which this is just a this is an old arrow, and you just wind that Pic coil on there, slide the little wooden dowel up, and then you can stick that in the ground. Like I said, I'm horsing around. So you can get this wire at the Dollar Tree. It's $1.25. You need some pliers. These are some crimp pliers, so I can crimp my alligator clip. Cut them whatever length you want. I got some blue just to add a little, flair to it. You can also you could also just get some electrical house wire, 12-2, 14-2, strip that stuff down and do the same thing. So I just line them up. I'll take my pliers, give them a little twist to start, and then I'll chuck them up in the drill. I use these picks out here every time I come out on the porch to set. Keep mosquitoes away. I do kind of like the smell of them too. But when I come out here for my coffee, just lock that down in your drill. Grab the other end with your pair of pliers. Just make sure you got all of them. Then I just snip that little excess off the end. And then I ordered these on Amazon, the little alligator clips. I think there's 25 of them. They were like $5. So I'll slide that up in there and take my crimpers. Really simple, cheap project. And there I have another one. So you can hang the coil ones, or I actually got these the other day. These are okay for the woods. I use them on the porch too. I got a little incense holder. You could also stick them in the ground, but this will get them up a little higher. Just like I said, horsing around. And so you can get all this different wire. You could get it at Hobby Lobby. It's going to be a little more expensive, or like I said, the Dollar Tree. In the craft section, they've got the different colored. This is copper. These are aluminum. That's another one I put together. Yep, same color. You can make them as long or as short as you want them. But I'm going to put a few of these in my camp box. Especially like say when I'm hammock camping, I can hang these up. And I personally think the little Pic coils work really good. Give that one another little squeeze there. Okay. And then when you get down to that bigger center part, you can always unclip it and just clip it on the. You could actually start out there and just light the center and let it burn out to the thing. I use thermocells too, but like I said, I just thought this was kind of neat. They're not laying on the ground. I can hang them all around my campsite. Probably end up making a few more of these, especially if we're back in the woods. I think I'm going to paint the tops, maybe orange or something, so you can see them and not trip over them. But that's just an old aluminum arrow. You could use a piece of dowel rod, whatever. I made it all out of just scrap I had. Slide that down. And then just undo your coil. I'm sure there's other options. Once I get it there, then like I said, I just push that up a little bit. Pretty tight fit. Stick it in the ground. Voila. Okay. Hope you enjoy that. I'm sure I got other stuff I'll be horsing with here. Okay, that's my how-to this week. Fool around. The first one I made, I already had a couple of those clips that were in my toolbox. Then I thought, I'm going to order some more of those and make a few. Like I said, I'll throw them in my camp box. I always keep a box of the little Pic coils in my camp box. And I've got the, it comes with a little stand to hold it. But this way, like I said, I can clip it on a tarp, guy line, whatever. Get it up and around so it just kind of covers the whole area. Alright, thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great week. Let me know in the comments what you thought. These are also Amazon. I think they're pretty much the same thing. They're just a long insert. These things do drop more. You need like a tray or something to catch the ash. Alright, that's enough blabbering. Everybody have a great week. Thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.